And welcome back, Crypto Hulk. Got a pretty good show lined up. But last night, I couldn't find nothing for this morning's 6:30 a.m. show. There was like nothing at all. I'm like, damn, that's weird. So I just didn't make one this morning. And then I did some looking around about 3 hours ago, and I was like, my God, there's a whole lot of shit that happened. So I said I'm gonna make a show, and then I'll make another one a little bit after 7 p.m. Pacific time. Right now it's about 2 p.m. Pacific, so in about 5 hours from now I can make another. It'll probably be more like 7:15 or something p.m. Pacific time. First person to show up is Bob, then XR Poseidon MC Prosperity. Yeah, what was the deal with BitBoy getting arrested and carrying a gun, and the ex-girlfriend or the mistress is in the car with the gun, and him acting all crazy, Now, I'm not going to comment. A friend told me he was snorting cocaine, but that's what my friend said. Disabled resin member for a month said BitBoy's man purse. Yeah. It's weird how he's self-destructing, Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Geeked out of his mind. Yeah. Member got check C, member for 13 months, says boom. A whole lot of drama going on with Ben Armstrong and that BitBoy company. Should have chose with mixed green and blue cheese. Is that marijuana called blue cheese or something? BitBoy, a junkie on the coca. Mr. says that's it. Yeah, blue cheese. Huh? All right. Where are we going to start? Let's start with MoneyGram. Whoop. False alarm. Somebody calling? Wait, hold on. Hello? Hello? Who is this and what do you want? Okay, so you're trying to sell me a mortgage. Go to hell, right? Bye. All right, these stupid assholes are always doing this shit to me. That's my new thing. I have to ask them, who are you and what the hell do you want? Because I'm so sick of these fucking telemarketers. I got 2 simple questions. If they can't answer the fucking question, they get the go to hell. Okay, it's how we roll now. Crypto Hulk's house. Okay. MoneyGram. Let me give you that article. Let's see. Copy. And then alive. They're always trying to sell me mortgage shit. Like, I'm not trying to do anything to my fucking house. I got an interest rate that is 1.75%. That's like fucking free. I'm paying almost no interest on my house. Okay. All right, stupid assholes. All right, MoneyGram. MoneyGram is going to launch a crypto wallet, including for cross-border payments. Okay. Today, MoneyGram announced plans for a digital wallet that will use stable coins as a conduit for cryptocurrency on and off ramps and for cross-border payments. The non-custodial wallet will launch early in 2024 in association with the Stellar Development Foundation. Last month, the remittance firm revealed that the Stellar Development Foundation is an investor. Okay. MoneyGram has partnered with Stellar since 2021. Initially using the initially this is how all this fucking shit goes. Here we go. We got Crypto Hulk started. All these stupid asshole banks and shit saying they're going to use Ethereum and da-da-da. This is how all of you guys get fucked over and ripped off, okay? This is why you watch my fucking channel, because I'm telling you, we already know how this shit goes. I'm going to read some articles today, and they're going to try to slip in an Ethereum. They're not using that fucking shit, okay? That shit doesn't work. No one, it's not interoperable. It's hacked all the fucking time. It's worse than like a hooker on Main Street, okay? Everybody's all up in that poo-tang, okay? These stupid motherfuckers. Okay, so here we go. Initially using the USD stablecoin on the Stellar blockchain for payments or to settle incoming remittances. Initially, okay? Let's move on. This too shall pass. It's already possible for anyone to visit a MoneyGram location to cash out their digital assets. The new wallet takes it a step further. For those who want to host their own crypto, it creates a genuine alternative to cryptocurrency exchanges, which people usually use as an off-ramp. In reality, there is a crypto exchange behind the scenes. Oh, really? As MoneyGram took a stake in what is called CoinMe. That's CoinMe. CoinMe. MoneyGram invests in cash crypto on-ramp CoinMe. I clicked on the article. Oh, well, looky here. Down below, we read MoneyGram is no stranger to cryptocurrencies. Listen to this one. In 2019, Ripple invested $50 million into MoneyGram, and the money transfer network used Ripple's solution for certain transfer corridors. However, following the lawsuit, they split up. Okay. The money transfer firm then inked a deal for stablecoin cash payouts with Stellar, founded by Ripple's co-founder and first CTO, Jed McCaleb. Meanwhile, CoinMe also has a Ripple relationship. I want you guys to see what's going on here. CoinMe plans to use Ripple's new liquidity hub. Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? CoinMe plans to use Ripple's new liquidity hub as an aggregation service, providing access to cryptocurrency market makers, exchanges, and OTC desks. I thought I would just let you know. Okay? How you like that one? All roads come back to XRP. Now, I know in the article, it's like, oh, it doesn't say XRP. Tony DOL says, so far, not one use for XRP anywhere. Tony is a fucking moron, so let's report him as promotes terrorism. That's a fun one. Goodbye, Tony. Hope you have Homeland Security at your door tomorrow. Fucking moron. All right, let's get back to the article. Let's see. So now we know that MoneyGram makes a deal. So this is what they I don't know how they do all these things, but you've got initially Ripple was working with MoneyGram. They got everything all set up. But then the fake lawsuit happened. And then but MoneyGram, they deal more with small to mid-sized exchange stuff anyway. And so they move smaller amounts of money. So it would make sense that they're using a Stellar network and stuff for all this. But now that we know Stellar is working with CoinMe, who's using the Ripple liquidity hub. Look, I'm just going to tell you right now, every single crypto in the world is going to go through the liquidity hub that Ripple made. Got it? That's how it's all going to be. All roads lead back to Ripple. How about that one? But more than that, MoneyGram offers a more inclusive option because it caters to people who don't have a bank account. That said, any transactions involving cash are never free because it costs quite a bit to handle cash, both in terms of security and bank charges. The wallet will be offered as a zero-fee service until June 2024. MoneyGram is partnering with Cheesecake Labs to build it. I wonder blue cheesecake, right? Our vision to connect the world's communities by empowering our customers. Okay, who wants to read that fucking shit? What's interesting to me is the wallet will be offered as a zero-fee service until June. So basically, Ripple and Stellar, look, I've said this like about 3 gazillion times. XDC, XRP, XLM, they're all intertwined, okay? Those are the top 3 cryptos of the entire world, and every other crypto will be to aid and advise and assist those 3 getting done what they need to get done, okay? In other words, all the good cryptos of the world work together. Not going to say they're all equal in value. They just work together. Don't add into it or read into it, okay? But what we see very clearly here is this whole MoneyGram deal. This is heavily, I'd say 50-50, Stellar and XRP. And notice, again, the wording that they use. MoneyGram has partnered with Stellar since 2021. Initially using the USDC stablecoin on the Stellar blockchain for payments. Initially, they're not going. See, they always start off with something, everybody. They always start off with Ethereum or whatever it is. And then everybody thinks, oh, that's not going to be it. Sorry. As long as you get the 3 cryptos that we talk about, you're going to be A-okay. My name is Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. Not a crypto advisor. And hold on a second. Don't do anything on this channel for financial advice. There's nothing of value financially on this channel. And just that. Don't invest in anything we talk about. This is just this whole show is just for information purposes only. Okay. Now let me check some comments. Anna Ama G is here. Bob NS Robert Driscoll. G.O. Brennan Hammer. Brennan Hammer wants to know how much money the SEC has cost the crypto space. Kurt Scott showed up. You know how much money it is? Countless trillions. Because what they did is they're pushing crypto off to Asia and Europe. That's what they're doing. So those will be like major hubs and shit and stuff. America, somebody at the top has decided America will not be the superpower anymore. If you can clear, I mean, look who we got as president. The guy can barely walk, and he's like, what was I saying? Like, it's like, that's the president. I mean, NS says, been watching you for 3 years. Everything you've said has happened. Yep, that's how it is. Let us go to the next articulo. We're going to Indonesia. Yo, going to Indonesia, man. Pack up your chopper and let's go, man. But check C. Shout out to Captain Caveman. That's my dad. We're both listening to you, Hulk. 2 generations. One goal: be filthy effing rich. That's what I'm talking about, man. Look, all these cryptos, and I'll just say it again. I don't care if Swift says they're going to use Chainlink or whatever the fuck these people. Look, just focus on what we learn on this show, okay? They just told you in this article they're initially going to use the USD. They're not going to end up with that because they're going to be using Stellar or even the XRP. Like, look, just don't listen to these articles and these other fucking people saying, "Oh yeah." I don't care if I read an article and Chainlink said they're not using that fucking shit. And if they are, it's such a small amount. Just saying, okay? XR Pure Blood, member for 7 months. Time flies when you're getting educated. Thanks, Hulk. Got that right, buddy. Indonesia, can I actually send the article? Let me do that again. Okay, let me send the article again. Make sure I got the right exact one. Okay. There's the article. Articulo. Now, this is important because Indonesia is launching a blockchain. Okay. Let me show you something first. We're going to have dessert first and then read the article. We're going to do a copy. And I shown this the other day, and I'll keep showing it every time. Okay. Here is Indonesia. It's an article I did. It's a 1 minute, 24 seconds. I want you first to go to the 1 minute and 11-second mark. So when you get to the 1 minute and 11-second mark, you're going to see 2015 Indonesia's Ripple Gateway. Now I've just proven, you can watch the video later or watch it now or whatever, but that's the takeaway I wanted to show you here. Indonesia is a Ripple partner, and they have been for 8 years already. Okay? So now we've established that fact. No other channel has this information but mine. Now, Indonesia launches a national carbon credit exchange, IDX Carbon, powered by blockchain. Gee, after what I just showed you, I wonder what ledger they're going to work on. I wonder who built Indonesia's blockchain. Gee, I just have no idea, considering we just got done looking at Ripple Indonesia. Gee, I have no fucking idea what blockchain they're using, okay? Now, if you watch other channels, you wouldn't know, but since you watch my channel, you know, okay? Today, the Indonesia Carbon Exchange officially launched and executed its first carbon credit trades. ACX, formerly Air Carbon Exchange, provides the blockchain-based platform that underpins the exchange, which is operated by the Indonesia Stock Exchange. Indonesia is the world's 10th most polluting country. Oh, damn. That's not quite as bad as it sounds, given it's the home of the world's fourth largest population. There's 261 million people living there. And their goal is to be carbon neutral by 2060. That's in about 35 years from now. Initially, most of the participants will do so voluntarily. The first day of trading saw carbon credit purchases by several banks, securities houses, and other organizations. So it looks to me, I'm not going to read the rest of this article, but it appears that they're really working on cleaning up Indonesia's atmosphere and polluting and these kinds of things. I'm going to let the article go at this point. Oh, you got Singapore involved in this as well. We all know that Singapore is a massive Ripple partner. So much that Ripple opened their first crypto gold exchange in Singapore, by the way. No other channel knows that one. I got all the pictures and the evidence. You can go back into my live stream. Done shows on all that. Kind of like been here, done that. R3. Okay, so we're talking about exchanges now. And a really popular exchange is these. Now, this deals with Indonesia because we're talking about an exchange. We're talking about Ripple. So this all ties together. Let me show you. This is for the new people. So here you go. This is massive right here. It's called the SIX Digital Exchange. There's one in Switzerland, and there's one, I think, being built in London. What's interesting about SIX Exchange, it's like a stock exchange driven, but it's all crypto, tokenized, whatever you want to call it, digital asset, all the same thing, okay? These are one of the top, London and this exchange here, Switzerland, are some of the top exchanges in the entire world. R3 is a part of that. See the upper left corner? That's the crypto XDC. That's the one you need to get right now while it's super cheap, okay? SIX Digital Exchange goes live. Now, R3 is a company that's a Ripple partner, and then they had some issues and stuff. And but R3 and Ripple actually declared they had a partnership. So you know both of these, Ripple and Corda, use the same materials, okay? We know this because here's the Ripple page announcing a partnership between R3 and Ripple. Let me show you that. Bam, right there. Chris Mura is here. Just thought I'd let everybody know. So right there's your Ripple and R3 team up with 12 banks. And this was back in 2016, 7 years ago. All right. So R3 is using Ripple's technology. R3 is for trades, foreign exchange, and these kinds of things. Ripple is for high value money to move fast. And Stellar is for small and mid-sized enterprises to move money fast, like people, like you and me, retail. So, but they all work together. And I wanted to show you that because you have the Indonesia, again, made a exchange, a crypto exchange. We know that Indonesia is a Ripple partner for 8 years. We know that for the past 7 years, Ripple was a partner with R3, and that R3 now runs 2 major global exchanges that are digital crypto, the Switzerland exchange and the London. So that is your 2 news articles for there. David, thank you very much. Just want to say thanks for all the useful information, not like all the regurgitated stuff you hear daily. Yep, real world news. David Schwartz. Okay, so here's my little conspiracy about who the four Satoshis could be. I've had a couple of them. And I think my other option would be this. You got the three Schwartzes. No, nobody else knows about this either. No one's talking about this. David Schwartz, Evan Schwartz, who made Codius along with Stefan Thomas, but you got David Schwartz, Evan Schwartz, and Rebecca Schwartz. Those are the three. And then, but you throw in Jed. I'm not going to say a last name, Jed. That's four. That would be four. Because how is it you got Evan Schwartz who made Codius? That's massive. That's very massive. But you know, you got the ultimate Jed. You got David Schwartz as a coder or whatever, a cryptographer. And then I don't know what their sister did. I don't have all this information. I'm not that deep in this, but that makes four people. And we all know that David, you know what, used to work for the three-letter spy agency, the National, I'm not going to say security, I'm not going to say agency. And when Ripple started, they had a partnership with that same agency. That, if I was going to try to present my case to you, for whatever it's worth, I think those might be the four. Because that Jed guy, he's able to create all kinds of stuff. But I think the people that can actually, well, I won't say, but I'll just say that's those four. I think Jed was the ringleader. Then Evan made the Codius. I think DS might have helped them make the Bitcoin. And they made that, I think, as a test for or something. I don't know all the particulars, but the white paper that came out with Bitcoin said it's supposed to be the money of the world. That shit failed miserably. But I don't know. It's just my little kind of guess. It's fun guessing. DVD. Just want to say thanks for all the, okay, got that right. Arthur Brito. I think he's in there. He could be in there. It's just, we're just playing around with this. No one talks about Ryan Fugger except my channel. We've gone over Ryan Fugger so much. I've done so many shows on that. But Ryan Fugger won't be one of the Satoshis because he got jammed up. Ryan Fugger started all this in 2004 with the Ripple project. And it was supposed to be more like a grassroots organization. He was around, I think, possibly when World Dollar came about. And then they eventually today changed it to World Coin. But Ryan was there from the beginning, but he didn't have, I think he got jammed up from my shows. I've done shows and studied this already. He had some pretty sharp people, but they were in the early stages of all this crypto stuff, and they couldn't quite get past 2004 to about 2000. I want to say 9 or 10 is when I think the government stepped in. Maybe even 8, because Bitcoin came out in 2008. But I think, because I followed a lot of stuff of Ryan, and then it just kind of disappeared from 2004. He was very active publishing stuff. I was looking through a lot of his papers and things. And that's where he kind of disappeared around 2010-ish or something. And that's kind of like somewhere in 2009, 10, 11 is where this transition to the government kind of took over the Ryan's project. Because he got jammed up. They couldn't, yeah, they weren't technologically sophisticated enough. So, yeah. Robert Driscoll says, guessing right so far, Hulk. I don't know all the stuff, you know. I've read a lot and learned a lot. I don't have all the answers. Hey, we're close enough over the target. We're close enough over the target. I don't have to know everything. I don't want to know everything because then these fuckers are going to come to the door. National, not going to say security, not going to say agency, Crypto Hulk. We'd have a little chat. And then You're gonna have to put the smash down. You're gonna have to shut down that little YouTube channel you got there, buddy, because this is a thing of national security, and you can't be talking about this stuff. I know, what stuff I find. They already shut down one of my channels because I was talking about a certain rich family because I discovered something amazing. So I lost a channel called Crypto Hulk 2. um, what do you think of that sailor broke with all his BTC? I don't know what you're talking about, Space Cadet. What do you mean, sailor broke with all his Bitcoin? I don't understand that. Shimada thinks that Peppy coin is going to take over the world. I think so too. Bloke, I know means guy. Okay, I'm going on because nobody's answering that question. Binance. I'm gonna save that one. That's got to be for a PM show. Let's start over here. Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum. Let's go with Ethereum. We do a copy and paste. Michael Saylor. Okay, what the fuck is going on with Michael Saylor and the Bitcoin? Can anybody answer that question for me? Because it seems like nobody's answering it. Is there news that I didn't get? Because not that I care about Michael Saylor, follow him, but did he sell off all the crypto or something? What's going on with Michael Saylor? Not selling. Michael knows that Bitcoin will run on XRP. 1970 Legend says nothing. Okay. In the last .com bubble that happened like around 23 years ago, Michael Saylor was the biggest loser, meaning he lost literally like I think hundreds of millions. He was the person who lost the most when the internet first came about, okay? He's not an investing genius. He lost fucking even billions and stuff. He lost more than any other person during the .com, okay? So I wouldn't personally, I'm just saying what I wouldn't do. Listen to one thing that stupid loser says. He's a loser. He lost a lot of money. I'm not being derogatory. I'm just saying he's the biggest loser. Out of all the .com, it's Michael Saylor. He lost more fucking money than anybody else in history. All right. Ether. Let's hear about Ether. Ether, the Ether bunny. Copy and paste. And we're gonna be the biggest winners. You got that right. Who the fuck would buy Bitcoin? That's so fucking stupid to do some shit like that. I knew after being in crypto 1 to 2 months, I'm not touching Ethereum or Bitcoin. I fucking knew that shit over 3 years ago. And that's only knowing about crypto for at the most 2 months. Here's the title of this: Ethereum's bearish signals. Here we go. JP Morgan does an analysis and they reveal something very concerning about Ethereum. Here we go. Ethereum's post Shanghai upgrade reveals a decline in key metrics. Number one, they're down daily transactions. They're down 20% daily active addresses. And 8% of the total value is locked. They're down 8% locked value. Staking has surged by 50% post upgrade, enhancing network security, but concerns about centralization exist. Think about this. When you've got half your crypto tied up in staking, that's not a good situation, especially when you can't get it out. From what I heard with some of these people, they can't get their you can stake it, but you might have to wait a year or two or whatever it is to get your money back. But anyhow, just to begin with, there's already major whales in Ethereum. The upcoming EIP 4844 upgrade holds promise to counter Ethereum bearish signals, but crypto markets remain uncertain. Ethereum's post-Shanghai update disappoints. Ethereum is facing headwinds, according to a recent analysis by JP Morgan Chase. Despite the much anticipated Shanghai upgrade in April, they've encountered unexpected challenges. However, the rise in network activity was disappointing. Let's go down here. A glimmer of hope. One of the primary goals of the Shanghai update was to reduce Ethereum's energy consumption by going to proof of stake. But you have problems about, what do they call it? Centralization, okay? Let's look at this next article relating to Ethereum. I want to show you something. Michael Montclair, keep up the good work. Thanks, Michael. Appreciate that. I make this show for members supported. Okay. On my program, I give you information no other channel can find. Not this article, new people, but sometimes if you're just watching the channel stuff, I try to keep the channel open as much as I can. But what I appreciate and others do is get a membership. If you're finding value in this program, if you think it's important to learn what no other channel has, a lot of the times my shows have information no other channel can find. Okay. And then I do this to have you guys support my channel rather than trying to be what BitBoy did. I'm not going to get into what he did, but you all know what he did and how it affected other people. I'm not going to say the word train wreck or relate that to BitBoy either, okay? So my channel's different. I have you guys, I have to give you great information or I don't get paid. My motivation is not some corporation that deals with millionaires and billionaires. I don't have them helping my channel on purpose so I don't end up having scams like some other channels that we just talked about 10 seconds ago, okay? But I don't mention names. Mock Chicken, thank you for that donation. Stephen Morris, bidding $5 on the sofa. Okay, we'll start with $5. And we'll start that right now. Non-disclosure is a brand new member. Cool. That's very cool. All right. How often are you going to have a channel? Think about this. People that used to watch BitBoy's channel, now they're watching him go to jail. A lot of people claimed that all BitBoy did was rug pull them. Millions of people. I'm not making any statements at all. I'm just saying what some people said, okay? This is a very different channel. It's the one where you're the sponsor. So I'm not going to rug pull you guys. See, here's how it works with these dumbasses that I just talked about, right? They can rip you the fuck off. You're not paying them. It's the sponsor that pays them. And it's like, fuck you, right? So I'm going to recommend this crypto and that one and this and that, and you're going to go buy them, and you're going to get fucking ripped off, and I'm going to make millions off of you. You're going to be the slave. That's how this fuck. Have you worked all these other channels with all their accredited investors, sponsors, and all that dumb shit? You're the one who gets fucked in the end, okay? Sooner or later, And then these other channels, when I call them out, then they get rid of certain sponsors, like the art painting. That is so fucking stupid. These people, I won't mention the dynamic duo, but we all know who they are. They're having you buy these art painting shit. Luckily, I got them to stop doing that dumb shit, but they'd rather have you put in $1,000 for an art painting. 2 or 3 years later, it's probably worth $1,000 profit. That same $1,000 on Crypto Hulk channel, you put into crypto and you got $1 million. These other channels are fucking stupid and they're scammers, all right? I'm just letting you know. You can watch him say, oh, he's such a nice guy. Well, he's not a nice guy when he's telling you to buy a fucking painting for $1,000 when you missed out on making $1 million. I guess that's how you determine value. If this person's nice, I don't mind losing $1 million. I just listen to him because he's nice. You're the fucking moron, okay? You're probably the same people that got ripped off by you-know-who, BitBoy. Your dogs did a safety check. Your dog, I appreciate that. You've been around a while, too. Yeah, and then BitBoy makes a coin, promises he won't dump it or rug pull it, and guess what? He dumped it. Made all these millions. That's why I have you guys support my show. It keeps me, see, it's like a check and balance, kind of like the government, right? If I get a sponsor, then I'm trying to sell you all kinds of dumb shit, right? So I can make money. The way I got my show set up, if you don't like my information, or if I suggest, hey, get XRP or get whatever crypto H bar, and it turns out to be a fucking scam, I'm not getting any more donations. I get fucked over. See how my channel works? Think about it. It's just elementary how my channel works. I give you information, and it's not financial advice. I give you information about the best cryptos on the planet, and you can see daily or at least weekly or monthly, it's these cryptos are moving in to become part of the global financial system. And you're watching this happen from the news. I show you all the articles. You can go read it yourself, compare. That's how my show works. And then I get donations. If I have accredited investor sponsors and all this scammy coin shit stuff, I make my money off them from the sweat off your back. See how that shit works? So that's why I run a donation channel. It keeps me from doing dumb shit to you. You know? if BitBoy relied on donations, he couldn't have ripped his people off. I can't rip you guys off, then I don't get fucking paid. See how this works? So it keeps me from doing dumb shit or giving you bad news. Crypto She-Hulk testing the button. 418 plus watching. Put a shout out to Hulk. Holla in the chat or test the button yourself. The Crypto Hulk channel is badass and priceless. Oh, let's see. Oh, we got another one. You got to quit talking about terrorism on the channel. I forgot the guy's name, but I had to report him for terrorists. Okay, that's going to get you in trouble. Don't do that. All right. Captain Caveman, paying Crypto Hulk for great info. Got that right, man. Ned C. Member for 13 months. Best $5 one could spend. We appreciate everything you do, Hulk. Thank you for that. Let me get back to this article. I got to post it again. Vitalik, we're going to talk about Vitalik Booty Rim. Hold on a minute. AKA Mr. Crackhead looking motherfucker. We're going to do a copy and a paste. Samuel 108. Appreciate that. Cool, man. Now, E for Rockin' says, by the way, Kimes did interview BitBoy in his bathrobe. You know, I'm glad. I listened to that interview when Brad Kimes was talking to BitBoy and stuff. And he was just so happy and, oh, thank you, BitBoy. He had a nose condom on, and his nose was all the way up BitBoy's ass into his, I think, small intestine. And I was like, dude, how are you even doing an interview with this fucking clown, right? And at that point, I lost all respect. That's like, he's already sold out before with all the scammy shit and da 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 da. But now he brings it to a whole new level when he interviews BitBoy. I'm like, wow. Some people say Bitcoin was, I mean, some people say, not me, but some people said BitBoy was the biggest fucking scammer in crypto. And then Digital Perspectives on YouTube decides to interview this guy. And I'm like, what are you doing? Why would you sell out like that? Like, my God. And he's like, oh, I'm so glad to be working with you, BitBoy. Let me put my nose condom on again and shove it all up in there. All right, here we go. Vitalik Coinbase transfer. Oh, what do we have here? Vitalik Buterin, the guy that invented Ethereum. What is he doing with his Ethereum right now? Oh, he's moving it onto a crypto exchange so he can sell it. Well, why doesn't he hold it, Crypto Hulk? Because he doesn't like holding shit. Vitalik Coinbase transfer. It says Vitalik Buterin's wallet address recently transferred 400 Ethereum to Coinbase at a value of 0.63 million, so almost $1 million, $630,000. Over the past month, Buterin's wallet has conducted several significant transfers, including 600 Ethereum to Coinbase. So that's about $1.5 million bucks right there, almost 1.2 million. And then he transfers 3,000 Ethereum to another chain. So that's about 5 million bucks. So this little guy's out there selling off his Ethereum, huh? I wonder why he's doing that, Crypto Hulk. If it was such a good, I haven't sold. I'm not selling any of my XRP. Definitely not at 51 cents. But okay, most recent transfer. I'm not getting into this. That's all I wanted to say. They actually take screenshots of the wallet stuff. If you guys are into that, you can click on it and see. It's just, the guy probably moved about, just in the past month, yeah, it says like $7.5 million and 3 million into Paxo. So we're talking about 10 million, $11 million all of a sudden. That's what's happening. Everybody's getting ready to sell it off. Okay. Wow. Okay, last, wait, where are we at as far as time? I got a little bit of time left. And I got, yeah, about 1 or 2 articles left, so that works out. Okay, check this out. Hold on a minute. Love these afternoon shows, Hulk. Killing it. ETHgate's a real thing. I'm planning on dollar cost averaging the next 2 years. Okay, don't do that. Don't do what I say, okay? But what Crypto Hulk did 3 years ago, let's say I had 5,000 bucks to dump into crypto, okay? I took 2,500 of that, kept 2,500, and I didn't put it in the safe deposit box because that would be illegal. But I didn't do that. And then that other 2,500, I took a loan, okay? And then paid that off over 2 years. Because if this thing goes crazy 6 months from now and it takes off to 1,000 bucks, who is that guy? Michael Montclair? You're not going to get what you want. Now, if you already have all your XRP and you're just buying more for shits and giggles, then fine. Maybe it takes 2 years. If you don't have it, you need to get that shit immediately. What if they change the law? Look, you're not going to be allowed to be buying XRP, XLM, and XTC. They're going to make this shit illegal. I'm just letting you know. All right. Those days of just buying the XRP on the thing, it's not going to happen, man. They're going to confiscate this shit. I'm already telling you. You need to start watching my shows more, asking questions. If we have phone call, I'll try to do a phone call in tonight. Like, I need to know your plans. Because if some guy's saying he's going to dollar cost average for the next 2 years, that shit ain't going to happen. They're going to shut this shit down where you can't buy it, in my opinion, in the next 3 to 6 months. Okay? And you won't be able to buy that shit anymore. So you're not going to be dollar cost averaging for 2 years. Not going to happen. Nedge C. Testing. I see a good test there, buddy. So the article I just put up there is from The Block. Here's the title. Latest Bitwise Bitcoin ETF filing takes the SEC to task over academic literature. Let me explain what we got going on here. Crypto asset manager Bitwise provided the SEC with a detailed review of the academic record about the Bitcoin futures market and its relationship to spot pricing. I'm trying to find a part that I read earlier. Crypto asset manager Bitwise provided the SEC with a detailed review of the academic record about the Bitcoin futures market and its relationship to spot pricing in an amendment to its current application. Okay. The commission has cited inconclusive academic record regarding the tag lead and stuff. Okay. What we got going on is this. Wait, academic literature. Bitwise does not believe their academic literature is mixed. The exchange added, stating that it viewed it to be a higher degree of consensus among the CME. The sponsor believes the academic record clearly demonstrates that the CME. Okay, here's what we got going on. I'm going to take all this legal speak. I'm going to break this down. Okay, there's a misunderstanding going on about crypto. That's an understatement. There's a huge misunderstanding about what's going on. You know why? Because CryptoHawk's only been saying this for 3 years. We have no crypto laws and regulations in the United States Code. That means Congress has not made crypto regulation. There's 2 things we need to be rich. Global crypto regulations in every country, and they all have to kind of be the same. You can't have one country calling XRP a currency, another one calling it a commodity, another one calling it a security. That shit's not going to work. Okay? So in this article, like these people, like, I'm going to like try to figure out how I'm going to say this because I'm starting to feel all discombobulated. Okay, this shit's too fucking simple. Let me just get to the point on this whole article. All these supposedly smart people, supposedly, and they're all lawyers, by the way, they're fucking retards. They're all arguing, oh, hey, crypto's this, no, it's that, no, staking's this, no, Bitcoin's this, no, okay, shut up, okay? CryptoHawk will solve this. It's not difficult. Here's what we do to solve all it. Because the SEC is like, no, according to this, it's that, and this thing, and no, they're arguing over what's what. Okay, shit's not hard. Congress is called the legislative. Now, I've only been saying this for 3 years. Congress is the legislative branch of the government. Guess what? They make laws, not the SEC, not the IRS, okay? Congress is the legislative body of the United States. Congress makes laws. The judges, like the Supreme Court and all of our judges, they interpret the laws that Congress makes. Thirdly, we have a president. Well, we don't have a president now. We have an old guy with Alzheimer's in office. But we have a president who then is the executive branch, okay? And he signs shit to make it law, okay? What about the SEC, IRS, Justice Department? They come up with policies based on the law. The judges interpret the law, not the IRS. Like see what is happening here is the IRS is trying to do the judicial's job, interpreting. That's illegal, okay? Under 18 United States Code, violation of civil rights under color of authority. Everybody at the, oh hell, let's do this. Everybody at the SEC needs to go to jail for civil rights violations. Actually, it's a monetary fine deal, but I think you can, if you pushed it, get them in jail. We could make an amendment to the Constitution for that. But anyhow, this article here, a lot of these companies want to have a spot Bitcoin where people can like buy this Bitcoin, not buy a bunch of crypto mumbo jumbo. Since we don't have crypto laws in the United States Code, no definitions and all these things, you're going to have all this fighting and skirmishing and court battles and Ripple trials and this and that, blah, blah, blah. And all this is done on purpose, new people, because our government is actually working on the crypto. But if we had laws and regulations, our government wouldn't allow to be secretly working in a company called Ripple, okay, and Stellar and XDC. Our government couldn't work in there because it would be illegal. See, our government can't work on banking stuff. That's why we have a private division called the Federal Reserve. They're private individuals. They are not government employees. They are private individuals. So what we got now is our government, three-letter agencies. We already talked about who they are. They're actively trying to create cryptocurrencies to replace the monetary system we have now. It's really not illegal. I mean, it's really not legal. Well, it's not legal for them to do that. So that's why they work out of a company called Ripple. Okay. And everybody at Ripple has non-disclosure agreements. They can't tell you the truth. But we already know it because Crypto Hulk is on the job. Okay. No other channel has been saying any of this stuff. I've got Evan. I've already backed up everything I say with Evans. Go watch my lives and stuff. It's all there. Okay. Everything I'm talking about right now. So that's why we have a mess. Okay. This is why the SEC cannot come out and say this crypto or this is they can't come out and say Bitcoin's a crypto or a commodity or whatever. They can't do that. None. That's why Gary hasn't done anything, because he cannot. He knows it, but he's playing dumb. Okay. Well, actually, he's playing mentally kind of. It looks like something's wrong with that guy, right? Like a developmental problem when he was a fetus, like he got dropped on his head or something, and his head got kind of a little smashed a little bit, and they tried to put him back together or whatever. Maybe Gary was an early term abortion, and they had to, oh shit, he fucked up, and he's still alive, so they had to move his head like Play-Doh and shit, right? Like that little Play-Doh stuff you used to mush when you were kids. I think they did that with Gary Gensler's fucking face and head. But that's what's going on. So in this article, everybody's arguing, but they need to have Congress, which is the legislative branch, make laws. Problem go bye-bye. Okay? That's how this shit works. Eric GXRP says, remember, they are distracting with tokenization right now. But what they don't say is everything is already tokenized. All right? I'll go with that one. The aliens gave him a lobotomy, says Wizard Gray Balls. Oh, that's a good one. What wallet do you use for XDC? I did a show on that the other day. Look back in my shows. I talk about that one. About 2-3 days ago, I think. 4 days ago at the most. Thanks to Hulk, I'm about utility now. Gary's head got a forcep massage. Oh my God. Smoke and mirrors. Engrave is pricey. Okay. It's been 1 hour and 8 seconds. And I gotta go. I got shit I gotta do. I'm gonna go pick up some more Crypto Hulk, either a shirt, I think one shirt and one tank top. I had it made, so I'll show you guys. I'll be wearing it probably tonight's show. Catch you on the flip side. Over 500. Oh yeah. Whoa. Well, that's cool. Welcome new people to this channel. I think it's the best channel, or at least top 3 on the internet. Um, for a lot of reasons. I'm not getting into them, but I'll be back again. Right now it's 3:00 p.m. In about 4 hours from now, look for the show. Um, but I'll have it up. I'm gonna post the show here in just a little bit, but I won't push the live button until I start. But in around 15 to 20 minutes or so, I'll have a show posted so that you know it's there. And everybody hit the like button. Oh yeah, if you're having problems because you're not notified for shows or whatever, you got to do 2 things. One, delete the phone app, the YT phone app, delete it and load it back in. And you might have to do that once a week, okay? The next thing, go into your settings, check notifications, and make sure it's always checked for mine, because somehow it mysteriously gets unchecked. If you're having problems and you can't donate, do that. Maybe it'll help. If you're having problems, you can't leave a comment. I've had people where they can't leave comments anymore. Do that as well. A lot of times that will fix it. Now, if you've deleted it and loaded it back in, checked your settings and make sure on notification, if you still can't do any of the above, unfortunately, get a new YouTube account with a different email and different screen name. I'm sorry, but that will fix the problem. At a certain point, they might do it again, but I've had a lot of people just deleting the app thing. It worked. A lot of people works for. I tried it myself, and I started getting notified from other channels that I used to get notifications for, and now I'm getting them. Now I don't know. It's not going to last forever because you get on my channel's on the shit list with YT, so it's like we have to like do this like once a week or something. If you're not being notified, or if you stop getting notifications, maybe once a week you just delete that thing and load it back in. Bam. But then again, you might have to be one of these people that just set up a new email account and username. So there you have it. I got to go. I'll see you in my next broadcast in roughly around 4 hours from now.